We are currently experiencing a major oil crisis. The fighting has been intense over the past month. Oil and gas in the Middle East almost completely cut off. Have you ever considered, if the oil disappeared completely, what will happen in the world? Why are countries willing to tear their faces? Really bleed? Petty oil price fluctuation. Why can it shake the entire industrial chain? It affects everybody. It's called liquid gold. Looks black and sticky. In fact, it hides an amazing transformation. If you think he can only run cars, that's really underestimating him. You took cold medicine, the black stockings, even expensive lipstick on girls' faces. It's all oil. What kind of terrifying industrial association? A modern alchemy furnace dozens of meters high can actually put a pile of waste, cut inch by inch according to the waste, and it turns into jet fuel. Fertilizers and pesticides, capsule shell for healing, and paved asphalt roads. The lightest take you to the sky. The heaviest is under your feet. Let's take a look today. The trump card in the chain of this money press. Crude oil just pumped from a few kilometers underground. Black and sticky. It looks like a thick bucket of bad soy sauce. If you just light the fire, that's just a lick of heaven. It's like, take high-quality banknote paper to make a fire and cook. Only in the distillation tower of an oil refinery. To be fully awakened. This distillation tower, it's like an oil decomposing It makes clever use of the oil. Weaknesses of various substances with different boiling continuous heating. Light molecules cannot tolerate high temperatures, and rushed heavy molecules don't move. I can only honestly sink to the bottom. You just need to control the temperature of each layer. It can be like the 8 trigrams furnace of Taisheng precisely separate and refined crude oil. Babies of all shapes are the first to break out of the siege. To the top of the tower is the lightest weight, the most explosive liquefied petroleum gas in your kitchen. The gas tank that can topple the roof in a hurry. You cook with fire every day. It's actually burning crude oil. The first bite of extraction, once the source is cut off, the hot pot that 2 billion people around the world will be completely cool on the same day. One floor down, it is the most famous petroleum product in the world, gasoline. Everyone thinks oil is for gasoline. But this is a huge misunderstanding. In a barrel of crude oil, the percentage of usually gasoline, not even 20%, just this poor a fifth, but it forcefully supported the world. The madness of billions of fuel vehicles. The hundreds of dollars you add every time you go to the gas station. It's actually a crude oil The top goods selected by thousands of people. Keep going down. A name appeared. But it monitors the end of your life in all directions. Lurker 10 naphtha. You've probably never heard of this but I'll bet you what. The quick drying clothes you're wearing now. Sneakers on feet. Phone case in hand. Even overnight plastic wrap. It's all his incarnation. And not only that, high-end cosmetics that girls spend a lot of money on. Even the cold medicine the source of the core raw material of the anti-inflammatory drug capsule. It is no exaggeration to say modern life, half of it is based on naphtha. It's just that he's too low-key, never in the headlines. But once he disappears, our lives will instantly degenerate into primitive society. Can't even use the most basic plastic bag to scrape the down. Fourth floor boss kerosene is officially launched. In most people's minds, kerosene is still stuck in the years of old feels that it is outdated and backward. But actually, kerosene is the lifeblood of modern aviation. All planes in the world have to be grounded today. You might ask, airplanes are so advanced, why not burn gasoline? The answer is fatal. The gasoline temper and low pressure at in a turbulent environment. Burning gasoline is like putting a bag of explosives one day in Mars or a sudden change in air pressure. You can take the boxer straight to God. And kerosene is as steady as an old dog. Not easy to no matter how harsh the altitude environment. He can be in a giant turbofan engine. Smooth output. Get hundreds of people safely across the ocean. It can be said that no oil is the fixed C of the aviation industry. The muscular hump in crude oil makes an appearance. In a barrel of oil, diesel can account for a staggering 30% more gasoline. Why is that? Because the real porters of this world, it's not your car. It's the crazy roaring excavators on the construction site. Tractor roaring in the field. Heavy trucks that travel day and night on the highway. There are also 1,000-ton freighters breaking through the waves. Diesel is the stimulant for these steel behemoths. High viscosity. Strive to build. Once the work is cut global off, logistics and transportation, your courier, takeout, supermarket shelves will be cleared in a few days. As the temperature rises, the material left behind is getting thicker left at the bottom of the sticky tower. Like maltose that can't melt. This is heavy oil. Ordinary people will never see him in their lives. But those aircraft, carrier-class superpower plants,
just expect him to live.
Although he is extremely difficult,
is off the charts.
The price is still
Frozen
cheap. Oil is like the old scalper in the
Do
oil
the
family, heaviest work, with the least amount of attention, and from the same layer as heavy oil. There are also oils for lubrication of various large machinery, more sophisticated and expensive. If you turn it around a few times, it will be finally sank to the bottom of the tower. Residue like hell. It's asphalt. It doesn't look like much, but it is the bedrock of our daily travel. The asphalt road you drive every day. Waterproofing of bridges. Inseparable from the support of asphalt. From a certain perspective, the expansion of human civilization. Also a history of asphalt. There would be no modern road network without a road network. There is no modern logistics. We don't have this hyper-connected world. It can be said that oil is no longer a simple fuel. It's more like the blood of modern life, supporting clothing, medical agriculture, the operation of countless industries such as building electronics. The world is now talking about the energy transition. Talk about new energy. Talk about getting rid of our dependence on oil. Sales of electric vehicles, installed capacity rapidly. Of solar and wind energy. Many people think that the era of oil is coming to an end. Simple. 2023, global oil consumption has reached a record high, approximately 102 million barrels per day. Even with the development of new energy, humanity's dependence on oil has not only not decreased. In this world, there are many sources of energy that can generate light, but it can be directly conjured. The material god of everything modern civilization needs to function. There is only one oil. This is not about changing the battery that can be solved. Also, don't think all the oil in the world. This is precisely why countries are seeking oil energy. For a reason. Middle Eastern oil is light crude, mild personality, a little practice. You can produce a lot of high-quality gasoline and diesel. It's just God's reward. It's like Venezuelan oil. It's like black mud. Hard to mine, harder to extract. It takes half a day. It's all turned into worthless asphalt. The differences in the origin of crude oil decide the volume of countries at the international negotiating. You think the refinery can just switch the oil chain? Bullshit. The refineries are all custom made to a specific recipe. Suddenly change the oil type. The entire technical process has to be readjusted. Tens of billions of devices. This is naked energy kidnapping. Do you understand now? Why do oil-producing regions go to war? The whole world is going to shake 3 times. Why are international oil downstairs the price of tomatoes in the vegetable market even the rice in your bowl. It's all stealth products of oil. Modern agriculture relies on chemical fertilizers. Pesticide film. None of them are derivatives of petrochemicals. Exceptional food production without oil. The earth cannot support the current 8 billion population. So-called liquid gold. Not because of how much it can be exchanged for. It's because he's locked up. The throat of modern civilization. This black liquid. It is the wealth that the earth has accumulated for hundreds of millions of years. Being used by us. The speed of the sprint is frantically when this vast consumed. Underground chemical treasure trove. The day it really bottoms out. The modern industry that has lost its blood. Where to go in the end.